Hey everybody, this is your girl, Miss Nicole Tyler. How are you all doing? Hello. How are you all doing? Today is Tuesday, January 26, 2021. If you're looking at the title is sharing my YouTube channel with others. Now this video is going to be hopefully short and sweet. Because I have a channel here on YouTube since 2018, February 2018. And you all know of the recent events that's been happening around the world. I've slowly, just been easing away from YouTube. I'm on YouTube all day, every day, watching other videos. But when it comes to me and my energy level, and when it comes to me wanting to do videos, it's like, because a lot of times what I'm talking about, a lot of people just don't understand and don't get it. They don't get me. And I become frustrated because I feel like I'm a grown woman and I'm talking to grown people who I think should know common sense. Now, not saying that I'm just the smartest person in the room, because I know a lot of people say, Nicole, no, you're not that bright. And that's what they say about me. But at the same time, it's like sometimes you think people should know things and they just don't want to know things. They want to be ignorant. They want to be, I think a lot of people may be just afraid of things that's going on in the world, and they're afraid to have to face reality. And I'm the type of person, I'd rather just know the truth, whether it's going to hurt me or heal me. So I feel like a lot of times I'm over a lot of people's heads. Now, when it comes to this video right here, this video is for people who are interested in YouTube and they may want to give it a shot. Now, I'm willing to let you come on my channel. I don't have to be on the screen. It could be you. It could be via StreamYard. I'm not going to give up my passwords and things like that. I think that if you have a good topic and you want to share it with people and you want to give it a shot and say, well, let me give it a shot. There's a channel out there like mine who I do have a lot of subscribers. Granted, a lot of them, they're gone willy-nilly because I have a lot of conservatives. I have all kinds of different subscribers, so they're all over everywhere. But it still will give you a chance to grow. You can grow an audience of your own, and you can use my channel. Now, the way I'm thinking of doing this is you just hit me up, 804-528-7766. Say, Nicole, I have a great topic. Can I come on your show? Not my show. Can I use your channel? I'll say, sure. And we'll do it through StreamYard. I'll send you the code. You just come on. You will be already on screen. I don't have to be there because it's not my show. It's going to be your show. And if you are to make money if you put up your Cash App and things like that, people can send you money. If people are to send donations via Super Chat and they're legit, then I will pay you out of my pocket. Okay. If say you get, I even was saying up to $500, I will send you $500. Say you were that great on my channel and people thought that you were so wonderful that they sent you $500, and I check it out and see if it's legit. You don't even have to wait till the 21st, because that's when they send the checks out, 21st to 22nd of every month. I'll just send you the money myself. I don't have a lot of money like that, but I have some money to send. I can send it. So I'm just giving a person a chance if they want to use my channel, because my channel is here and I'm not really using my channel that much anymore. So it's just a chance to, if a person think that they got what it takes, they can use my channel. I don't have to be on the screen. We'll do it through StreamYard. I send you the link. You do what you do. You do what you do. If people love you, they send you enough super chats, I see it's legit, I'll send you the money myself. We can talk about that when you call. where to send the money to, because the money is going to come to me, but I will send you the money. I'm not a thief. I've never been known as a thief. I pay out. I don't steal and things like that. So that's what this video is about. Now, if people want to call in to ask me any questions about this idea, it's 804-528-7766. Now, what I've been wanting to do this, if people who know me, they'll know that people who really don't, hey, I'm doing great, thank you. Am I okay? Thank you, I'm doing fine. Rockwell's accountability sector, thank you. So people who are interested in just giving it a shot, you can use my channel. But let me tell you, I can't think, it's not Roland Martin. It's another guy. I can't think of them, but it's a group of YouTubers that's already doing this idea. Vicky Dillard. What is the other guy? Oh, I listen to all these people, but now their names are not coming to my mind. But it's like 4 or 5 YouTubers that's already sharing their channels with each other. And I watch all of them. So I go to all their channels. They be on each other's channel. And they say they're doing a network. And they make plenty of money because they're known. They have really good talking points. They're talking about politics. They're talking about interests that's in black interests. They're talking about, of course, the things that's going on in black communities and things like that. They're talking about content from all around the world that can benefit or hurt black and indigenous people. So they have really good talking points. I watch all their channels, but they share their channels with each other. And they do pretty good, because I be watching all that money rolling in. I'm like, I love this idea. Now, I was thinking about doing this idea before. But, just recently, since all this stuff been going on around the world, and, like I said, I'm an empath. It affects me. And sometimes I just, I be like, I want to talk it over with people, but a lot of people they always call me names and they don't want to hear from me. So I'm like, well, shit, maybe somebody else can use my channel, because I'm not like that to where I have a whole channel here. If anybody would like to use the channel. Yeah, Fly Nubian Network. Yes, thank you. Your Black World. Thank you. So you know what I'm talking about. But I'm sure they have it differently than what I'm proposing. What is your name? Emma. Oh, I can't even pronounce it. Yes, Boyce Watkins. Thank you. So you know what I'm talking about. So you know Miss Nicole Towler ain't crazy. Yeah, I got something to drink. I'm just talking a little fast. So thank you. So yeah, and I love the way they share their channel. So it's like I'm sitting up here. I got a whole channel that's free. I'm not really on here that much. I do have a lot of good talking points, as they do, because if you all have seen me in the chat, I be throwing up a lot of good information, a lot of stuff they don't even know that because all of us studies and we research different things. So a lot of times I'm throwing stuff in the chats, and I'm seeing a lot of people be like, they didn't know that. So, I mean, believe it or not, y'all, Miss Nicole Towler, I know a lot of things. I read books, I listen, I love wisdom. I read the Bible, all that stuff. So I have something in my head, but I think it just may be the messenger. So, and thank you. I can't pronounce your name, Emma Mullen. So please forgive me if I am not pronouncing your name. I don't mean to mispronounce your name. Please forgive me. But yeah, so I'm like, you know what? I'm a giver at the end of the day. I'm like, look here. If somebody want to come on here, they say they hit me up 804-528. I have the number on the screen, 804-528-7766. If they would like to say, Nicole, even, they call, text me, whatever, and say, I would like to use your channel today. Let me know the date and time. I give you my availability. You give me your availability. Anything else you might need me to do, change the banners. I'll put your name up. You don't even have to see my name. I can put your name up, everything, the best that I can. I'm not no web design person. I'm just doing what's in my power to get you set up. So if you are thinking about doing your own channel, you will already have a real audience here. and they can follow you over there. I mean, because at the end of the day, just like me, I have a whole channel over here. I have like 800 videos, but now I'm not on here that much. You might have that energy, that focus, that goal, or you might have all of that, the tools and to go further, but you might just be shy. So you can say, shoot, I can't fail over there on her channel. I can see whatever I got it, I can go over there and just give it a chance and see if your voice is something that people will gravitate to. I already have subscribers. I'm already known. I'm already in the algorithm. Versus when you do your channel on your own, you probably get like 10 views because you just starting out. Really, if you start off over here on my channel, I'm already in the algorithm. You might it's gonna be slow because you see I only have 21 people in here, but at the same time I'm still in the algorithm. Trust me, people have got this notification that I'm on. They just don't care. But once they find out, maybe somebody, Nicole got some new people over there on that channel. People may want to come over here and find out what Nicole Tyler is doing. They are going to see a new face, which would be you. They'll see a new face. They may gravitate to your content, and they may like what you're giving. They might like your information. They may like your knowledge and your wisdom, and they might like your guidance and say, this is something that this person, is somebody that's a good influencer. And they may donate. Like I said, if I come and check it and I see that you are getting super chats and things like that, I will check the records and I will pay you. You don't even have to wait the 21 days. I will pay you out of my pocket. See, I'm helping you out 100%. You see what I'm saying? So that's it. So if anybody want to call me, I got my little phone set up for you to call me, 804-528-7766. You can call me on this topic today, and I'll try to answer your questions best I can. But I think this is a good idea. In the sector that I used to be in, which is the beefing sector, I don't think a lot of people are doing that, are doing this. Like I said, this is something I've been wanting to do. And when I saw that Fly Nubian Queen Network, Your Black World, they were doing this, like Boyce Watkins, I thought that it was just so awesome. I just love it. I think African diaspora, they're doing the same thing. All of them are on each other's channels. And it's just so awesome that it's a way that we can help each other out. It's so awesome. Okay, let me read your channel. This ain't gonna end well because you're not getting what the people who are successful doing it is doing. But this is going to be very interesting later, Nicole. You said it's not going to be very successful. Well, when you're Rockwell's accountability sector, you're not God. And I don't think you died for anybody's sins, and you can't predict the future. You don't know what can happen in the future. Like I'm saying that I'm actually just reaching out. So if don't nobody want to do it, it don't have anything to do with me. At least I tried. Like I said, this is for people who may want to give it a shot. It could be anybody out there. It could be a teenager. It could be, anybody who would like to give it a shot. I'm offering my channel. And if you just happen to get any monies that day, I'm going to pay. I don't understand what would be the problem. I'm going to pay you and I'm giving you my channel. So, and I'm using, my internet, your internet too. So somebody said it might not end well. I don't understand. If it don't end well, I don't see how it wouldn't. I don't see how it would not end well. The only way it wouldn't end well is if a person just don't want to try. That don't have anything to do with me. Our people, but just anybody. If you want something for yourself, you have to go out there and do it. If somebody's telling you, trying to help you, and you don't reach for that help, you don't reach for that olive branch or that opportunity, that's whose fault is that? So if it doesn't go well, it's not on me that it don't go well. It's on that other person. And the truth is, you all, for real, I know how to grow my channel. It's not very hard. If I was up here every day, I could be as successful as I want to be. It's just that I just don't have that drive like I used to for YouTube. anymore. So that's why my account is still open and things like that, because I'm trying to, I'm like, well, maybe what can I do with this? What can I do with this channel? It's just sitting there. So I'm thinking, well, maybe you let somebody else come on your channel. Let somebody else, get somebody else a chance before, closing down an account. It's not like I need the money. Thank goodness that it's there if I really want to make money from here. But I'm doing pretty well in my real life. I'm not hurting for any coins. And I've often, well, here lately, I tell people, if you donate, you do, and if you don't, it's fine. I don't mind. Like I said, I don't mind giving you any money. If somebody was to donate to you, I will pay you, because it's going to come in my account, but I'll pay you the money. So I don't see how it wouldn't work out. If it don't work out, it's not because of me. Now, see, Gigi's gluten-free lab is definitely a great way to help others, and that's a blessing that you are willing to share. Well, thank you, Gigi. Some people are just very, pessimistic, and that's what's going on with a lot of people in our world. They don't see the positive in anything. They just want to say, "Oh, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's not helping others." And it's like, well, what are you doing in your life to help anybody besides spewing, vitriol and hate? So yeah, and I want to thank you for that good comment, Gigi. Great idea, Nicole. A beautiful spirit willing to share. Well, thank you, Emma Wilder. Thank you. Anybody want to call in? 804-528-7766. The number is on the screen. Anybody want to ask any questions? It could be whatever you want to talk about. If you were willing to hit me up and say, well, I want to talk about what's going on with Bill Gates. I just posted a picture on my Instagram. Miss Bossy, feel me. That's who I am on Instagram, of Bill Gates and how many states of how much of the land he done brought over here. He's buying a lot of farmland over here. Now, if you all know that when Donald Trump was in office, Bill Gates, Donald Trump was shutting down Bill Gates. You all know Bill Gates is a daggone eugenics. And he's one of the ones who it doesn't like Black people. He doesn't like any indigenous people. He's always in front of. He's always a part of doing vaccinations and creating vaccines in a lab. He's always a part of that. He's always investing billions of dollars in that. I think that he's like a big tech guy, but for some reason he is always got his hands in working with vaccines and things like that. So now he's bought up all this land here in America since Joe Biden is in office. And so I had posted a picture on my Instagram. Let me see, he's bought 4,509 acres in California, 16,000 in Washington State, 9,000 acres in Idaho. He's bought 25,000 acres in Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska, Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Florida, Ohio, Illinois, Michigan, and North Carolina. So Bill Gates has bought a lot of land here in the United States. Now, I guess, how many years ago? Been 15 years ago, when we started hearing all this talk about GMO foods, genetically modified organisms, the foods, bad foods that are not good for you, foods that don't have any seeds, basically foods that comes from that does not come from our universal creator, the Most High God. And so, in my opinion, this is what Bill Gates is going to be pushing more and more as Joe Biden gets further into his presidency. We're going to be seeing a lot more of that. This is what I'm predicting, because why on the earth would this damn eugenicist man be buying up all this damn farmland in America? Okay. And also, if you have been keeping up with the news, you will know that at least it's been like maybe 4 chicken farms that got blown up in 2020. poor chickens everywhere. And y'all know how black people, we love our chicken. Everybody love chicken, but I know for me, I'm black, I love chicken. So 4 chicken farms got blown up. And 2 nights ago, a potato farm got blown up. A potato, it's not a farm, but I guess whatever they do with all the potatoes and things like that, that got blown up 2 days ago. So something is going on with our foods. Now, if there's I can't think of the minister, the wellness minister. I think he's on that network. I think he is on that. It's not the Fly Nubian Queen network. He's on one of those networks, and he was talking about Bill Gates today, and he was saying that it's so important that our people just start growing your own foods, because in the future you don't know what the hell is going on with these foods, and that's the truth. Now, people who do know me, I often come and tell people about me. I like right now I got a whole damn glass of green tea. Green tea has a lot of great antioxidants to protect you from getting cancer and things like that. I got a whole jar of sea moss in the refrigerator. Sea moss, Bernilla. I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Please forgive me. Moringa. I got a whole mixture of that, organic. I buy it from this guy. He sells it for $25, and he sells it for $25. People who are interested in their health. You all know I make my own medicine, colloidal silver. I have that. I have a lot of teas, green teas, pomegranate teas. I got my nuts on my table. Got a banana on my table. I got fruits and vegetables. Not vegetables. I got fruits on my table right now. Apples and oranges. Like as in this year, 21, people need to definitely be definitely be into their health. Now, 2020 should have taught all of us that these days, we are in the last days for real, and that tomorrow is not promised, and that, we're going to just start being a better person, a better us, taking care of our body the best that we can. Somebody said, get some elderberry. Thank you. Yes, that we need to take care of our children. A lot of our children, and a lot of us lost our jobs. Our children was in the house. We get close to your family, get close to your children, tell your children their history. Now, we know America is not going to tell us our history, but we have to tell our children about slavery before we were slaves and all that stuff, where we come from, all these things. The history here is all wrong. Everything they have told us, people, is wrong about us. And all they have done is emasculate us and keep us in poverty, lying to us, killing us, effeminizing our men, all kinds of crazy stuff, putting us in prisons, and the women and the children. So we need to grow closer to spirits, our Heavenly Father. We need to grow closer to Him in these last days. These people have got plans for our people. So we have to grow closer to the Most High. Do the best you can as far as your foods. If there's a grocery store that you trust their foods, you go get you some organic food. If you don't have that money, just get your fruits and vegetables the best you can. Pray over them, and the Most High, He will see you through. Because at the end of the day, life and death is in the Most High's hand. So if He wants you here, you will be here. But at least try for yourself, your earthly body self, to do the best you can. So grow closer to your family. Grow closer to the Most High. Grow closer to yourself. Learn who you are. Learn your body. Don't let people around you that's negative, because that brings down your vibrations. And before you know it, guess what? It's going to cause sickness, stress, and then death. Okay? Now, what else I want to say? Oh, the number is up there, 804-528-7766. If anybody's interested in calling and seeing how we can work this thing out with sharing this channel, like I said, you call me up or text me or something and just let me know you have a good topic you would like to talk about on my platform. I give you the link. You just do your thing. I don't even have to be a part of it. I can change the settings, put your name on there. Whatever you tell me to put on there, we can do a trial before you go live, and you just do your thing. And like I said, if anybody who is interested in donating super chat or whatever, and I see that it's legit, I will send you that money. Okay. I'm not a thief. I don't steal. This ain't no ploy for me to get money. Like I said, the Most High has blessed me. And these are the last days. I'm not into stealing from people. I'm into giving to people if I can. Okay. Because it's not going to do me any good to steal. Okay. Because if you steal, you will kill. And I'm not into either. Okay. So anything else that's going on, 804-528-7766, anybody that's interested in this idea. Emma Wilder, thank you. Gigi's Gluten-Free Lab, thank you. Silky Black, thank you. Elderberry, I have never heard of I think I've heard of it, but I've never tasted or invested in elderberry, so that may be something I have to invest in. Elderberry, Silky Black. And you know what? I'm really bad with turmeric. I'm really bad. I have a whole bag of turmeric, and I've been trying to put it in my eggs. I've been trying to put it in if I make some noodles or some meat noodles and vegetable or something. I try to use my turmeric, but I need to get better with the turmeric because the turmeric is good for inflammation. And you all know I do suffer with my knees and things like that, my joints. My knees and joints are getting a lot better, so I think I'm doing good with eating the fruits and vegetables. That has really, really helped me out a lot, increasing my fruit and vegetable intake. And I'm always doing teas. So, all right, y'all. So I'll give y'all a little bit more time if anybody is interested. Yes, it's filled with zinc and vitamin, the elderberry. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have zinc here too. Just added turmeric to your tea. You know what, Gigi? That is a goal I said I was going to do this week. I was going to actually make some turmeric tea and just guzzle it down. Don't think about the taste or anything. So that is something that I did discuss with myself last night or night before. I said, Nicole, you got to get this turmeric in your body. And I did say I would just heat up some water, add some turmeric, and just drink it down and call it a day. So thank you. Sometimes I have so many thoughts in my head. Is anyone else out there like that? Like, I have so many thoughts going on in my head when it comes to what's going on in this world, what's going on with the Most High, with him, with him not relocating, with him opening our eyes and awakening us up in this time with the Aquarian age. A lot of people are waking up, and I just have so many thoughts running in my head that I forget sometimes the things I say I'm gonna do. And I'm telling you, child, you was to come over my house. I have fruits and stuff all over the daggone house to remind me to eat the stuff. I got lemons, I got stuff everywhere. Like, don't no chips. I did buy a bag of chips this week, but it's sitting somewhere else. But I tried to keep my fruits and vegetables out. So if I'm walking past, I can grab some grapes. If I'm walking past, I can grab some nuts. Things that'll help me not to fall back into eating too much sugar and things like that, which we know that's crack all day. If you all don't know, eating too much sugar is crack. It is horrible for our bodies. It's a lot of their stuff, all them the sweets and chips and candy bars and bread and all that stuff is just not, it was never meant for Black people. Never. That when they do make the bread, they take out all of the nutrients in the bread and make it white. And it does not do anything for us. It's just horrible, It's just horrible. Even drinking milk is horrible, That milk comes from a cow. It's not really good for us. You can drink almond milk, It's just as we're waking up in these days, we have to thank the Most High, because if it wasn't for him, child, more of us would be dead. Isn't that something? A lot of us wouldn't be here. A lot of us would not be here if it wasn't for the Most High. I'm telling you, y'all got to give him some praise. They have a natural turmeric and a ginger tea. Oh, ginger tea is one of my favorites, child. Oh, Lord. Ginger tea is one of my favorite. If I was to come in this house and sneeze, I'll go straight make me some ginger tea. I drink ginger tea for everything. I drink ginger tea for everything. If I even look like I can't breathe, I'm shortness of breath, anything. Oh, let me get some ginger tea. Yeah, I do a lot of ginger tea. I love ginger tea. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, I'm a huge tea person. I love different teas and things like that. So yeah. All right, y'all. 804-528-7766. If y'all have any questions, His grace and mercy has kept me. Yes, it has, Gigi. I'm telling you, Gigi. This has been a rough year. We're still in 2020. I know a lot of people think it's 21. I have to write 21 on everything, all my paperwork. But you all know the new year don't start till like what, the end of March and April, beginning of April sometime. That's the new year. When things are new, growing, when leaves and flowers are growing on the trees and things like that. That is the new year. In the dead of winter is not the new year. Okay. But the Most High has kept me, especially in this year 2020. He just, when I saw all the signs and wonders that was going on around the world this year, it was like, Nicole, it's time for you to change your life, change your ways. So that's why I'm saying I have this YouTube channel and it's just sitting here. I come to y'all every 3 weeks to every 2 months or so. And I talk my little stuff. And I'm like, shoot, somebody else may want to come on here every day. Or they might want to come on here and use the channel, and I'm like, it's just sitting here. It's just sitting here. A lot of people use YouTube as a means of financial gain. This is their job. And YouTube is not my job. I had a job, career before I came to YouTube. I thought YouTube would be fun. I thought YouTube would be a way to talk to a lot of people and things like that, because I do have a lot to talk about sometimes. But and it was great. YouTube was great. I really enjoyed YouTube. I like talking to the people and everything. But this year, it just seemed like to me it's a time to reflect on myself and just to learn myself a little bit more. We can always do that every day. Get closer to the Most High, and just always be looking at. We look at the news and things like that, look at our surroundings, look at the people, look at what's going on in the world. And when you are in tune with nature, you're in tune with the Most High, the universal God. He'll send you signs. He'll tell you what to do. I really believe that. See, Fabian Ford and Nicole, the channel is redirecting with Sister Deborah. Redirecting. Oh, okay. The channel is redirecting with Sister Deborah. Okay, redirect. Okay, well, thank you, Fabian Ford, for that. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. All right. Yeah. So I thought I would come on today because I got off early today. And I said, I thought about this like a week or two ago. And I'm like, when are you going to go on and tell the people that if they want to, they can use your channel? And then I'll get to doing something around the house and looking at other videos. And I'll forget. So today I said, it's on my mind. Let me just set up and come on and let y'all know. If anybody's interested in doing this, 804-528-7766. Give yourself a chance. It's not hard. You see, I'm up here rambling and bambling. Although I think I do better when I'm in front of the camera. When I'm behind the camera, I don't do very well. I like looking at myself. But today, child, it's cold and rainy here. I had to step out. When I got off work, I had on coats and T-shirts, hat on my head. So when I came in, I didn't even feel like, I just said, look here, just do it. Just come on here and do it. Don't make no excuses. So I have my hat on my head, my glasses on. So I'm not all cutesy like I like to be in front of the camera. So thanks, Nicole and Chat, for the knowledge and info you shared. Enjoyed it. Well, thank you, Emma Wilder, for even being here. And like I said, if you're a person, you think you have personality, you have something to talk about, something that's near and dear to your heart that you want to share with people. If you even if you have comedy, we got a lot of funny people in the world. Anybody that's interested in comedy and they think that they got what it takes, they can come on my channel. I'll set it up for you and let you do what you do. You just never know. There are a lot of people out there who are sad right now. They need a good laugh. You just don't know. You might brighten somebody's spirit, lift somebody's day. So, some people we have a lot of suicides going on right now. You just don't know that person out there that may want to come on my channel. They may see you and think, I was about to end it all until I saw this person. I said, you know what? Life is worth living. That person is worse off than me. And they may choose life because of you. So yeah. So that's what it's mainly about. So yeah, so what time is it? Because I don't want to keep y'all long. So you all out there, let somebody know, somebody in your family, maybe somebody in your family may want to try YouTube. A lot of times I go places and my children will say, my mom is on YouTube. She does YouTube. And they say, what? Oh, I always wanted to try YouTube. And I say, you should do it. You should try it. So if you have family members that are thinking about doing this, like I said, 804-528-7766, hit me up. Send me a text message first, because a lot of times I don't answer numbers I don't know. So send me a text message first, and then I'll call you. You call me or whatever. We'll discuss it what time you want to be on. Now, you all know that I do work. I do work. I work in the mornings, 8 to 4. So it will have to be after that time. I should have said that earlier. It will have to be at that time. But we'll probably can figure something out if you needed to come on while I'm at work or something. And maybe you're not working and you might want to do YouTube. Just give it a shot before you do your own channel. And we'll see what we can do. Okay. I could give you access before I go to work or something. Set it up so you get up in the morning. Here it is. It's for you. There you go. We can do something like that. So yeah. So that's an option. But yeah, you may have family members that want to try to get up here, act the fool. It'll be on my channel. So it I don't know. What do y'all think about that? Oh Lord, I'm sipping on that green tea. Okay, so I'll give y'all a little bit more time. Anybody want to call in 804-528-7766 before I let you all go? So maybe, all right, 4 more minutes. At the end, it'll be 5 o'clock here, Eastern Standard Time. If you all know somebody that's interested, just give me a call. Let me see. Anything else I want to say before I go? Oh, yeah. Let me get on Jay Wilson for a minute. You all probably don't know Jay Wilson. But Jay Wilson, I was thinking about you. I guess last week sometime I was thinking about Jay Wilson because I know he had been inoculated or he had gotten the shot. And I was thinking about him. And I know I have his number, but, a lot of times I don't like talking on the phone. But I went on his channel to see how he was doing. And when I got on his channel, he had actually did a video about me. I was very surprised, you all. I was like, why is this man talking about me? This video was dated January 11th. And I was surprised that he was talking about me, talking about I'm a hotepper now and how I'm talking about the Most High God. And I felt a little I felt a little taken aback because I did not know talking about God was a problem. I did not know worshiping and praising the Most High on YouTube is an issue, especially for me. He was going back into videos he has seen of me. Oh, this is the person that's sexy clean. This is the person that's that. But at the end of the day, I am a child of the Most High. So I don't understand what was his problem, because I'm always talking about the Most High God. I couldn't believe it of him, of all people, who was coming up here on Sundays, doing some type of sermon on Sundays, talking about God. No one ever really said anything about that about him. So I was surprised that he was saying I'm a hotepper now, and I'm talking about the Most High God. Jay Wilson, if you ever get to this part of the video, it's like at 39 minutes, 40 minutes, and you hear this part of the video, I just hope that you continue to take care of your damn self. Take care of yourself. Don't worry about me. If you do, thank you, but the Most High got me. I'm not thinking about you, just wishing you, goodwill and hoping you stay healthy. And that's all I care about. That's all, I was checking on you for that. But for you to talk about me talking about the Most High God, that's unacceptable. I don't even understand what your problem is with that. Okay, let's see how many more minutes we got. 1 more minute. Channels that I listen to is Big Judah, IS Nation. I listen to IUIC, Vicky Dillard, Queen Amadijah. I still listen to Anthony Brian Logan, XR22. Oh man, who else I listen to? Of course, sometimes I listen to Boyce Watkins. Yes, sometimes I do listen to him. African Diaspora, I listen to them over there sometimes. And also I'm still keeping up what's going on with Joe Biden, Trump. I'm still listening. I'm still engulfed in that. The whole thing with the what went on with the election. I'm still interested in all of that. What's going on with Joe Biden signing all of these executive orders. I'm still interested in that. What's come out lately is that, when he signed the orders to end the Key XL pipeline. So people are really confused about that, because he's talking about unity, but yet he's ending jobs. So it's a lot of stuff that's confusing to me. He's signing executive orders for the transgenders if they want to go into the military, and I was confused about that. I know a couple of transgender people here in where I live, United States, and I don't think any of them want to go into the military. I don't see a transgender, a man that's becoming a woman after he get it, get the boobs, get the weenie whacked off, and then he wants to go and have to go into the military. I don't see that. I don't see that. I don't even see that for a woman becoming a man. Now, I don't know. Maybe where y'all live, y'all might see transgenders going into the military. But anyway, Joe Biden has signed that into law. Into law. If they can go into the military. Also, what I was hearing too is that if they are already in the military and they want to get the reassignment surgery, that our tax dollars will pay for it. So I was like, I don't know about that. All right, let me see who this is. Hold on, let me see. Hello?
Hello, Nicole.
Yeah, hold on. Let me put you on the speaker. I done cut it off. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Still above ground.
Yeah, that's a blessing. All right, let's see. Say hello.
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
No. I got a question. I said listening to you talk on your channel where you're talking about Gates and Biden.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just started talking about them because I'm just rambling on. Yeah, what is your
Okay,
question?
I'm gonna give you something to feed the pot to, because you say us. Go back to December and see what happened to us and figure out why it happened to us. Who led us into all this destroy we did as a race? Then you'll see what's going on.
Okay, you said us. I talked about us and who and how
Okay,
we got
how
into
we
this mess
that was
and how we got
yeah
into this mess.
yeah how we as I don't know you can mention it, I don't care how we as a race got in this mess. Go back to December, November, and think about who sat back and let all that happen to us, and now we are supporting the one that did it to us.
Well,
Okay.
I agree. Now, I agree with you on that because our people are still asleep. Our people don't know history, unfortunately. Our people have invested, they are invested in the system emotionally, and they just can't let go. And they are all and they believe in propaganda, they're brainwashed, they're programmed, and they are conditioned, and unfortunately they believe in the government and they believe in this system. So when you have a people who are just, they're just, it's unfortunate that we're like real sheep, we're like babies. They have really they have really diminished us to being like childlike people, to where they can just tell us anything, when it comes to voting and things like that, and this is going to happen and that's going to happen, and we love you. And if you read the Bible tells you that when they say peace, they mean war. So basically, these people are natural born liars, and our people have to be killed and murdered in the street. Our people have to be put in prisons. Our people have to be gunned down in the streets by police. And these police, they have immunity to where they can kill you and get away with it. And our people don't even know that that law is in effect, to where the police kill you and they don't get no time. And we're wondering why these police officers, a lot, they just started, just one or two just got, Amy Geiger being one of them. But most of them do not get any time. And our people. Let me say this last point. Our people don't know that that's put in law for them not to get any time. They have never gotten any time since slavery days when they were the patty rollers. They've never gotten any time. This time is still going to this day. So our people just don't know enough, and it's almost like we don't want to know enough. Okay, go ahead, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, a lot of them do know, but they. I don't know. I call them, you see like sheep. I call them the rats and the Pied Piper who drain his flute. Remember that story?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
The Pied Piper.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's the way it looks right now. I'm going to say it. I don't know you're going to do it on there. I hope not, but I ain't giving no name. Biden and the Democrats are the Pied Piper.
You're correct. They are the Pied Piper. You are correct.
And we are the rest. Now go back to history and check how the Democrats and the Republicans, how they switched their parties and they became the Democrat and took over us. The Republic was in our favor back in the old days before they broke down and separated.
Well, if you go back in history as well, you will see that that Democrats switching their party is a myth. To where when they say that we switch parties and things like that, that's a myth. That's a lie. If you go back and check, I can't think it's Vox or is it PragerU? I think they have a video on it, and they will show you how many Democrats switched over to Republicans, and it was maybe 3 or 4. It wasn't even a 10. It wasn't that many. And so when those 3 or 4 Democrats that they switched over to Republicans, those still racist people were still in the Democratic Party. And for some reason, I think under LBJ, he was a part of that. And I mean, this is in some modern time, about 50, 60 years ago or whatever, or a little longer. But he said, I'm going to have those NIGGERS voting for the next 100 years. And our people, we just don't know enough history. We don't know enough history to know that the Democratic Party, as well as the Republicans, but we're talking about Democratic Party, we don't know enough to know that this party has always done us wrong. These are the party of the Ku Klux Klan. This is the party that even in 1898 in Wilmington, North Carolina, these people killed a whole lot of our people because they did not want them to vote. They did not want them to hold office, and so it's horrible. That happened in 1898 when they did that in Wilmington, North Carolina. It's horrible. It's really that was a horrible. I mean, it's
they down and put them down in a lower class where they couldn't run for politics.
Right. They didn't want us to run, and that was kind of like some of the beginning of our woes. You know, we've always had woes since we've been here in America, and also when they took the land and things like that. But when it came down to our people having our own businesses, and then we were growing our own wealth, and then they seen that we are the majority. Really, we are the majority, but they say we're the minority. And they seen that these people, we basically are smarter than them, you know, because even after slavery, we still had our own businesses, our manufacturing companies, buses. We had this all over the country for real. But they just relegated to 1 or 2 states. And when they seen that we had power, we became Republicans. We had our own party and things like that. They ramped up all of that evil, all of that propaganda, saying that our men rape Black women, they're monsters. We're just not good people. They ramped it up. They started hanging and lynching our people. They started torturing our homes and things like that. These are the Ku Klux Klan, which includes the judges, the lawyers, the doctors, the police officers, and also let me bring it up to this point, sir. Also, when I'm listening to the news and where they think that they're talking over some of our head, which I'm sure they're not talking over your head and they're not talking over my head. I know exactly what they're saying when they are saying that the people that was on January 6th with this insurrection, they try to put it to us like they're so shocked that a lot of them were sports figures, a lot of them were police officers, a lot of them were in the military, a lot of them were were prominent in their communities. They were lawyers. Right. They were in Congress, everything. And they telling it to us like we supposed to be so damn shocked. I'm like, what the hell y'all talking about? That's basically the Ku Klux Klan. Because that's what the Ku Klux Klan was back then. It was all those prominent people putting on sheets, doing those things. It's the same thing today. So I'm like, who are y'all talking to? And it infuriates me that our people, we're too busy twerking in the streets. We too busy tooting Joe Biden's horn. We too busy going to strip clubs. Our men are too busy still, if they out there in the streets selling drugs. Our men, our people they just sleep. And it's unfortunate. And the Bible says 2/3 of them going to be put to death. So
yeah.
All right.
Number 2, I go back and look at, as you say, we are in politics. We are the rest in that group, and they got no kind of power.
No power at all. No, we don't have. We've never had power. We've never had power.
None of the politicians in there got no kind of power. They just a figurehead. That's all they are.
And you know what? They really not even a figurehead. They just a face. They just a black face to try to keep us subdued. To keep and see another thing that's wrong with our people, young man or sir, is that what America has created for our people is symbolism. So when we see somebody, I'll just say Michael Jordan, somebody, even I'll even say Kamala Harris, whatever you pronounce it. They put these people so that when we see them, we can see ourselves in them without giving us nothing. So when it's almost that same slavery rhetoric, we successful, ain't we, boss? Oh, this is our house. This our house, boss. So when we look at Kamala Harris, we can say it's we. No, it ain't never been no we with none of those people they put in the White House or in Congress or anything. That there has never been no we. Those people are up there just to keep us subdued so we can live through them, and that'll be in their eyes reparations, which is not. Our people have to wake up.
I hope you don't get blocked. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Harris is not I ain't accept her. She's not one of me. She's not one of my brothers or my sisters. I don't know how she come be one of us, and she part Indian. She got 3 different nationalities. Now, who she picking one to get her in that seat?
Well, let me say this too, sir. Even though that is a main point with her being Asian, Jamaican, that's not even really the point. It's a distraction and a divisionist point where they cause division. The point is, to me, is her actions with being the AG of California and locking up a lot of our men for weed and all these minuscule crimes. She's locking up, she's throwing the book and keeping people on death row that don't deserve to be on death row, people that she can get off death row. She hid a lot of the evidence just to keep the black men on death row. It's some things that she has done that's just unforgivable. And it's crazy that our people are still weak because she's with the AKAs and all this kind of stuff. And it is sad for those AKAs because they have something messed up in their mind where they don't even want to be black. They think that they are separate. They think that they are black but separate. But guess what? The Most High says that you all will go into slavery and you all will go into captivity and you all are under curses. So they can ski all they want to. They are still under the curses. Okay, and they can pretend they're not black and pretend they're not a person of color or whatever you want to call it all day long. They are still under curses. When it comes to that the VP, her actions have shown that she is not for our people. Joe Biden, he is not for our people. He has never been. Actually, he is one of the Satans that the Bible talks about.
Okay, let me interrupt you again. I thought listening to it. It's in my debate they had.
Say it again, sir.
I listened to the debate they had and what he said, what he gonna do.
Right.
He didn't say nothing.
Yeah, he never said anything about anything for our people.
He didn't say about nobody. He didn't say nothing. He just want to be president for the country. He didn't say, I'm gonna go to all you people we put in jail, false accused for drug or a marijuana joint for 10 years. I'm not gonna let you go out. They didn't say nothing about that. So I'm sitting back and looking at him. I'll tell you, I'm 75 years old. I've been around. I've seen the world change.
Oh, well, that's a blessing, sir, that you called me today.
and the man that we put in there is the one put us in jail.
Right.
But we don't forgot that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, sir. It's very unfortunate that our people, they held a lot of information from us. They held a lot of information from us. Our people did not do a lot of research, unfortunately. And when you look back in history, in Joe Biden's history, he has been a politician for 47 years. He was also one of the ones who talked to Reagan to ramp up all of that legislature on war on crime. Remember, before it was the war on drugs, it was the war on crime. It was a war on crime. That was Reagan. Then they did the war on drugs. They did the war on drugs. All of that was under Joe Biden as well. That was Joe Biden too. I
know I was a young man during that time. I watched them all. Saw what they're gonna do, what they're gonna do for us, and they still hadn't changed now. And like I say, 75 years old and still the same.
It's still the same. When it comes to the war in Iraq, that was Joe Biden talking to Bush. When it comes to the crime bill, that was Joe Biden. That was in 1990s. That was Joe Biden. Then Slick Willie, he added on to that with the 3 strikes. He added on to that. And see, I remember those times, and I remember seeing a lot of our brothers go to prison for small offenses and things like that. And it's just sad that here today he signed some bill today on equity or something, racial equity, talking about how men are in prison. Men are in prison and things like that. He talking about men being in prison and all this stuff. And I'm thinking, well, you was the one put them in there. And I just say that he talks over our head because these people, sir, let me say this. these Democrats, since the last 80 or more years, they have done such a great job with propaganda, brainwashing, programming, and conditioning our people so much that they think that they just could come out and talk to us any kind of way, and our people just gonna ski weed, and we just gonna be dancing and twerking in the streets at everything that they say, and because they can talk over our heads.
You got to realize who's feeding that for us. Your NBC, CBS, and all them people, the ones feeding it. Right. That's what you got to look at.
The media, and then you've added big tech. Now you've added big tech, but you know what? I didn't even know that Jeff Bezos, who owns Amazon, I didn't even know that he owned the Washington Post. See, I didn't even know that. So these people are behind the scenes when it comes to Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Dorsey, that guy Dorsey, I think owns Twitter. These people are behind the scenes pulling the strings of Congress. And our people are lost. These people have been stealing our information. And this is the truth. They've been stealing our information. They can hear all your phone calls. They listening to me now, whether it's on YouTube or my phone, my Apple phone. They can hear all your information. They put all those likes and icons out there. So when you press those icons, they store all of that information. They know what you like to eat. They know what you're doing from day to day. They track your location.
I'll do all that.
No, well, yeah, you 75, you ain't, but I'm saying they track your location. They know where you're at all times. And it's unfortunate that our people, we just have gone and let these people know everything that we like to wear. A lot of stuff we put on we taking these selfies. They take that information, take it back to other countries, and they manufacturing everything that we saying we like to eat and all this stuff. They make millions and billions off of this stuff.
I understand that, but I don't know. It ain't going to change. It's still going to be the same. So I don't know how I'm going to. I said I got 25 more years on this earth. I like to see the change for the good, not for the bad.
Yeah, you know what? I predicted that it's going to get worse before it gets better. And when I say worse, I do believe there is going to be impending war. I believe that our people we're gonna be in a war, and a lot of our people are not gonna survive because we're gonna be too busy in the strip clubs, or we're gonna be too busy we're gonna be too busy praising and worshiping Kamala Harris. We're gonna be too busy praising Joe Biden when these people are the main people putting these laws in order against you, to kill you, to murder you. And then you have Bill Gates now. He done
let me say one thing to you, and then you think about what I'm saying. You talking about the Bible and all that earlier when I heard it. Look at the Bible and go back to the sign of the town that Jesus struck down, and think about what's going on now in your world.
Yeah, the same thing's going on. Going on.
I'm not talking to you. I got to run because it's starting to rain right now.
Well, thank you. Go ahead.
I got your number. If I got anything, I'll listen to you once in a while. I'll talk to you.
All right. Well, okay. Well, thank you, sir.
Okay. Have a good evening.
You too. Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. That's good.
All right, y'all. That was an elderly man. Well, not elderly. I shouldn't say he's elderly. He's 75 years old, calling me, talking about some politics and things that's going on in the world. I hope that you took some of that and you was able to process that and learn something from that. I said 5 minutes. That's been a long time ago. Okay, we'll do another 5 minutes. If anybody, hey, Caramel Bunny, anybody want to call in 804-528-7766. We'll give it a little bit more, 5 more minutes. Let me go back to the beginning of what this video is about. This video is about me sharing my YouTube channel with anybody who is interested in becoming a YouTuber or a content creator. And so how you go about doing that on my channel, you just hit me up 804-528-7766. Let me know the date, the time that you would like for me to share my channel with you. We'll do it via StreamYard. I should have said that earlier, but it don't matter. We'll do it via StreamYard. I'll give you the the code or whatever, and I don't have to be on there with you. If you feel like you have something you want to say to the people, you feel like you have what it takes to be an influencer, a content creator, or a YouTuber, you can use my channel. If you grow audience on this platform, that's awesome. I would encourage anyone who does grow an audience on this platform to, the goal is for you to have your own channel. You don't have to stay on my channel. You can get your own channel, but to see if you have what it takes, you can start here with me. Now, also, if you are good, you become great, you become wonderful on this channel, on my platform, and people decide to send you super chats and things like that, I will come and check it, and I will pay you out of my pocket what people are sending to you, because it don't come into our accounts until the 21st or 22nd of every month. Now, I will pay you that. Just give me your address or whatever. I'll send it to you. Cash App, whatever the hell. I will send you the money that you've earned from my channel. You don't have to wait. That was mainly what the video was about, everybody. It's me just sharing my channel, because I'm sure a lot of you see that I'm not up here that often anymore. I'm not up here that much. You see, I love talking about politics. I love talking about the Bible. I love talking about things that's on television via politics and what's going on in the world. Those are things that I really love talking about. And so a lot of people don't think that I'm the messenger for that, unfortunately. So I'm I don't want to waste my time coming up here talking to people who is not willing to listen or to say, well, Nicole, I think you're wrong. It could be this, that, which I don't mind. I love different opinions. So I'm willing to share my channel because that's what I like to listen to and talk about. And I'm not going to waste my time coming up here talking to people who are not willing to listen. So I'm like, hey, I can give somebody else a chance. They can grow on their own via my channel. And I'll pay you all. If you were to make money on here, I'll pay you the money myself. I'm going to go back and listen. Hey, Goddess of Light. Hi, how are you? I'm glad to see you here. Goddess of Light, are you listening? That's what this video is about, me sharing my platform. And maybe I think you already have a platform. So yeah. So this is for people who have family members. You have family members who don't know how to get into YouTube. A lot of times you have to wait till you have 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time, and they may have added more rules and things like that, because I haven't checked. And a lot of times that's hard to do when you're a new YouTuber. So at least on here, on my platform, you already have that. And then I'm going to pay you, because it's going to take you a while for you to start your own channel and grow organically and to make money. It takes time. Now, when I first started out, you have to get that 4,000 hours of watch time to get to that $100 threshold to even get a paycheck. At least with me, if you do it over here on my channel, I'm going to send it to you. You ain't got to get $100. Somebody might even send you $50. I'm going to pay you the $50. You ain't got to wait for YouTube. So you'll be better off trying it on my channel, seeing if you got what it takes, seeing if you can grow an audience, And if you're not interested on my channel, oh, well, I'm trying to help you out, because my channel just sitting here, All right, we'll do 3 more minutes. So that's what this video is about, Goddess of Light. How you been doing, Miss Goddess? How have you been doing? I'm doing awesome, awesome, awesome. I've been checking out what's going on with Joe Biden and what's going on with the executive orders. I've been interested in that, and I've been listening and just shaking my head like a lot of people are. A lot of people like that gentleman that just called. Hi, Chandra. Hi, how are you? That gentleman that just called, he just wanted to say, he said he's 75 years old and nothing has changed since he's been alive. That's a damn shame. Listening to Dan. Oh yeah, Dan Calloway. I love Dan Calloway. Yes. I don't know how I forgot to put his name on my list. Yes, I love Dan Calloway. It was Dan Calloway who encouraged me to look up my family members, to research my family. And what I found out, my family was already here in the United States. Now, I'm sure some of them came from Africa, but some of them, most of them was already here. And I found one that was from Britain who got streets and stores and everything named after her last name. Now, when she came over here to the States, they changed her name, but her surname before they changed her name, when I researched it, they got streets and every streets and stores and everything named after their last name. I'm just shocked. Like, look at this. That's supposed to be my legacy, my heritage, my lineage, my money. You know, it's like I'm supposed to be making all this money off these streets, and yeah, but they changed their name and all that stuff. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Wow, Daisha's great. I told you, Goddess, you're gonna love yourself some Dane Calloway, child. Yes, you are. I told you you're gonna love him. Big Judah, all of them. IS Nation. They do a lot of commentary from the war standpoint. Well, IS Nation, I know he does. He goes to Russia, and not goes to Russia, but he talks about the things that's going on in Russia, Asia, Iran. He talks about all of that when they're increasing their nuclear power. That's what Iran is doing. And if you've been looking at the news, you'll see that Iran, they ready to go for real. Yes, IS Nation, I'm taking those. Thank you. I told you, girl. IS Nation be on it too. I love him. I love reading scriptures with him. Yeah, they're all on it when it comes to the brewing war. Because we're at war, but it just doesn't seem like we're at war because of all of the distractions. That's why it doesn't seem like we're at war. We're really at war for real. Is in without the chaos right now. When I say chaos, I mean bodies in the street, missiles being flown over here. That's what I mean. But we're really at war. So yeah, it's coming, ain't it, Goddess? When you've been listening to, right? You seeing what I'm saying, that it's coming. It's coming. Because people are not happy. And then at the same time, with all of that brewing over there in the Middle East and in Asia and with Russia, with all that stuff going on, we have our personal war going on over here with Bill Gates buying all that land, that farmland, repping up all that land for GMO foods to put out disastrous foods for our bodies. You have that going on. You have Joe Biden in the office, and you never know. Well, we know he's not for our people, so he's giving the green light for all that kind of stuff. You have Fauci, who's in the office, and I'm hearing that they may ramp up that the inoculations. Right now you have to get 2 shots, but in the future you may have to get 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. You know what I'm saying? And that is what the mRNA, which alters your DNA, your RNA, and all that kind of stuff. What else is going on with the white supremacists, KKK, and all of that? That's brewing right there. And the sad part is what our people don't see is that when you have Joe Biden saying he's going to do for women of color and black women and things like that, all he's doing is really fanning the flames of the other nation, the dominant nation, which is your white people. To me, he's fanning the flames of that. So when those people who are being put off their jobs, homes burning up, can't pay their rent, can't pay their mortgage, all this stuff, they gonna look at Joe Biden and see that he's saying he's giving to the black people, he's giving to the black women and all this stuff. All he's doing is bringing damnation or bringing a war from them on us, for them to go out and do something crazy to our people. And our people don't even see that. When it came to that election, what people they kept showing on the news? They kept showing black people on the news. So, and those people who have storages of guns being put out on the streets, grandma being put out on the street, or grandma done died, a whole lot of their family members that died from the Colt 45 virus, and you got a president up there saying, I'm going to do this for these people, I'm going to do this for the immigrants, everything is being taken away from these people by way of the Most High, for real. It ain't us, it's the Most High doing it. These people are going to look to harm our people. That's just the facts. They looking at they gonna say those are the people. That's why we can't get nowhere. That's why our businesses closed down and they only gave us $600. Our businesses closed down and immigrants got $1,800. Okay, I think what Joe Biden gave 600 and the other immigrants got 1,800. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know if you got to look into that. That may be a little bit false, not all the way. I'm just getting it a little confused. But I did hear that they got $1,800. So the way I see it is, these people gonna be mad at our people. Our people are already lost. We can't protect ourselves. A lot of us are poorly educated. We don't know what's going on from day to day. And to have a group of people mad, you never know what's going to happen. You seen what happened on Christmas Day. On Christmas Day, what that bomber blew up, a whole couple of blocks in Tennessee? And you don't even hear nothing about that no more on the news. Things that they should be talking about on the news, they're not talking about on the news. The FBI went to that man's house. Police went to that man's house. A lawyer went to that man's house. And you mean to tell me they could not stop a bomb from going off in Tennessee? You mean to tell me they couldn't stop it? They could stop it if they wanted to stop it. You see, so when this thing pop off, I don't know when it's gonna pop off. I don't know the future. Our people are going to be the ones who are left unprotected, as we always have been. You see, and a lot of those people think that the Constitution in the United States is being taken away from them. So they in shock that they have a Constitution that they see that Congress, Nancy Pelosi and them, don't even damn it care about. They never cared about the Constitution, never. They never cared about nobody's rights. Look how they treat us. And then it's unfortunate that our people think the Constitution covers us when it doesn't. And so we've been out here crying in the streets for 200 plus years, telling these people the things that's going on with us. All we've gotten is murdered, impoverished, drugged up, killing us with drugs, killing us with inoculations. And aborting our babies, killing our babies at birth, all kind of crazy stuff going on to us. We trying to tell you, we living in a society that's really against us. But that dominant side, they did not listen. They did not listen because the Bible tells you that that the Most High gave them the power. Our people got cursed. So now that the Most High is starting to inflict on the wicked, they are seeing it. They're not able to deal with that. And who are they going to blame? Who are they going to blame? So, I stay in prayer. I stay trying to eat as healthy as I can. I stay talking to my children. I know that life is not promised to any of us. And I just pray for us all, All right, y'all. I want to thank y'all for being here. 804-528-7766. Like I said, anyone interested, just text me first, and then I'll talk to you on the phone and we'll get it started. If anybody want to be on YouTube, you can use my channel, use my platform, use my channel. All right. I am Miss Nicole Tyler. I want to thank you all. Let's see. Put on some going out music. Thank you all for listening, and you all have a very, very blessed day. Thank you, Goddess, for being here. Thank everybody for being here. You all have a great rest of your day.